Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It should be Wednesday evening, or maybe even Thursday morning at the time of watching, or maybe you're watching after the games to see whether we've got our picks right. Nevertheless, it's Eintracht who host Tottenham in the second leg of this Europa League game, and well, I think it's fair to say both of these teams are on the more favourable side of the bracket now. Arguably, I'd also go with whoever wins this game is probably going all the way. So. Kirk, I'll come to you here. Big second leg for both teams, of course. A lot of pressure on Ange Postecoglou. Do you think Tottenham crack here, or can Frankfurt hold it at home?
Yeah, I think Frankfurt are just in too good form right now. They kind of had that little mid-season or mid 1 to 2 months after Marmoush left where they kind of went down, but now they're kind of back. And Ekitike is looking really good in that front line for them, and they're coming off a big win over the weekend, 3-0. They didn't have to travel. Tottenham are coming off a 4-2 loss. They do have to travel. They're on the road again. I think it's Frankfurt to qualify here at -138, and I'm gonna disagree with you again. I don't think the winner of this goes on to win the whole thing. I think Bilbao
I
or
think they get
Lyon.
to the final. I think they get to the final.
Don't
One of
sleep
those
on
two.
Bodo.
No, not for me. Yeah, is your pick done?
Yeah, my pick's
All
done.
right, great. Goran, then, are you kind of picking sides here? Are you looking at goals, corners? How are you looking here?
I don't know. I'm looking at goals. I was very surprised to not have seen the third goal in that first leg game. 1-1 draw was. I don't know. I did expect both teams to score, but I also expect at least 3 goals in that game. I think we see it here, though. I think that Eintracht is playing really well right now. They've kept a bunch of clean sheets, especially at home. Uh, Definitely in a better form, more consistent. And when you look at the injury list for Tottenham, again, half the defense is out. A few other great players. Of course, the starting two, I suppose, I think you might agree, Jack, are in, which is Mickey Van de Ven and Romero, probably the two center defenders should be able to play in this game. Vicario is also on goal. I mean, I could see either side getting a win out of this one. So I'm just taking goals, I suppose. Both teams to score at over 2.5, -115. I think it should be a fairly open game.
Yeah, I think everyone was shocked when that first leg finished 1-1.
Not
Not
I.
even not even 1 XG combined in that game as well, by the way. So technically that game should have been 0-0, as stats would say, but nevertheless we somehow only get 2 goals. Do I think this one's going to be more open? I think it completely depends on how it starts. If we get a goal in the first 25, 30 minutes, this one's going way over. If it finishes the end of the first half 0-0, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 1 goal game, or even a 0-0, and it goes extra time. But for me, I think Tottenham just win outright. I think all their eggs are in this basket of the Europa League now. I'm not too concerned over the 4-2 loss to the Wolves on the weekend because, again, the players have no motivation to really do anything in the league at this point. So they need to make sure they get some silverware if they want to leave this season happy. And, well, this is the competition that they can do it in. So give me Tottenham to qualify at even money. You know exactly where to find our premiums, folks. All our best picks across the sporting world: basketball, hockey, soccer, of course, and maybe a bit of baseball now the season's starting. So go and check those out if you want to go and have a browse. Or if not, we'll see you in a future video here on the channel. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.